Yo, master these 5 positions to do perfect push-ups today. Number 1, hand position. Place them directly underneath your shoulders, about shoulder width apart, and spread your fingers wide for more strength and stability. A wider grip requires a slight outward turn of your fingers to accommodate. Number 2 is foot position. Yes, a wider foot position provides a wider base of support. However, by blocking your feet and squeezing your legs together, you create more midline stability for greater core strength and total body tensioning. Number 3, elbow position. You want your body to form an arrow at the bottom of the push-up instead of flaring your elbows out like this, risking elbow and shoulder injury. And you should also have your forearms nice and vertical to the floor. Number 4, shoulder position. At the top of the push-up, you actually want to round your upper back and push your shoulder blades away from each other. But as you lower, pull the shoulders down and back to engage more upper mid-back muscles and provide more strength and stability to power you back up. Number 5 is hip position. Don't sag, don't pike. Keep the hips in line with the spine and squeeze your glutes for extra stability. If you're new to this channel, my name is BJ Gaddour. I'm the former Men's Health Fitness Director and the author of Your Body is Your Barbell, available on Amazon. Get ready to burn fat, build muscle, and get mobile. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a video. Now I'm gonna share my top 10 push-up tips, and be sure to stay tuned till the end for the best 3-minute chest workout ever. Before you can master the push-up, you must first master the plank. The plank is an isometric version of the push-up where you hold the position for time at the top of the push-up in particular. Now, here's how you set up. And you can do this on the hands, or you can do it on the forearms. By doing it on the forearms, you take your triceps out of the movement, which makes your shoulders and core work harder. And the big focus is pushing your shoulder blades away from each other and heads in line with the spine. And ideally, if you want to be able to do push-ups for, let's say, a minute, you should be able to hold the plank for double the time. So you want to have the goal of being able to hold the plank for 2 minutes to set the stage to be able to do a minute straight of push-ups. That's an excellent way to have the core stability and strength you need to excel at this exercise. And be sure to check out the best plank video on YouTube here. Number 2, activate your serratus anterior muscles, which lie right alongside your ribs, and they protract or push your shoulder blades away from each other. It's a really important muscle to get going because it stabilizes your shoulders and it gives you strength throughout the entire movement. So here's how to activate them in the beginning. Kneel, take a light band and wrap it around your trunk, and keeping the arms completely straight, exhale forward to push your arms forward and really spread those shoulder blades apart, rounding your upper back. And then inhale through the nose back, and just repeat this for 10 to 20 repetitions. From there, get into a push-up position. You can elevate your hands to make it easier and do what's called a push-up shrug, where I inhale down, retracting the shoulder blades, exhale up, pushing them away. Another great option, which helps really isolate the movement of the shoulders, is to get into a plank and do plank ups, where I inhale down through the nose and exhale up through the mouth, isolating the movement right through the scapula. The key to a strong upper body is strong, stable, mobile shoulders. Number 3, you gotta mobilize the wrists. A lot of people complain about wrist pain during push-ups, so we gotta improve extension at the wrists. My favorite way to do that is to get on all fours, spin your fingers 180 degrees so they face your body, and then gently rock back and forth, side to side. And if you feel one side is tighter, my right side has always been a bit tighter, I block the other hand on it and I go one side at a time to fix imbalances between sides. If you have a tight side, spend twice as long and do it twice as often to improve that imbalance. And you can also bring in that serratus component and mobilize the shoulders by doing it with the fingers facing this way. Inhale down, exhale up, and that's a great way to get the shoulder mobility going as well. A big recommendation here is first apply heat via hot water or a hot tub. That's going to make it easier to get those wrists moving. And then also get some lotion and self-massage and strip your forearms to take tension out of the system to get more motion through the wrist. A quick modification you can always make is either go fists on a nice gentle surface or hold a pair of dumbbells. This puts your wrists in a neutral position, which takes a lot of pressure off of these guys and extends the range of motion for more muscle gains. Number 4, regress to progress, meaning make the movement easier to build strength, stability, and stamina, and also confidence to eventually do a harder version of the exercise. My favorite option is hands elevated push-ups using an aerobic step with adjustable risers. I can remove or add a riser at a time to make it easier or harder as needed. In this case, there are 6 risers on each side. And what I want to try to focus on doing here is just do flawless push-ups here. And again, once I can do multiple sets of 10 plus reps at this angle, I could then remove 1 riser on each, so it's 5 to 4, and eventually bring it down until I'm doing it on the floor with perfect form and technique. The other option, people make fun of this option, doing it on the knees. This is still a good option. It unloads some of your body weight. You don't get as much core engagement like you would with the hands elevated push-up with your legs straight, but it's still an option we can use. And I love going as many regular push-ups as I can, and then immediately backing off a little body weight drop set on the knees to extend the time under tension in the gains. Number 5, you need a breathing strategy. You can't hold your breath on push-ups. You'll get fatigued too fast. The right breathing strategy can allow you to work harder or longer. We do it in 3 steps. Step number 1, the lowering phase or the eccentric phase of the exercise where our muscles stretch and lengthen where we're most strong. You want to focus on energizing by inhaling through the nose on the descent to fuel your working muscles. From there, if we're going to pause at the bottom of the exercise, you want to focus on step 2, stabilize. You're going to hold your breath, which keeps abdominal pressure and stabilizes your spine. And then finally, step 3, the hardest part, the concentric phase, where the muscles contract or shorten. You want to use your air pressure to power you up with an exhale through the mouth. Try doing 10 perfect reps. Inhale through the nose into the belly down. Brief pause at the bottom for a count or 2. And then exhale up. And if you're doing continuous reps, just skip step 2 and go right into the explosive exhale to power you right back up. Number 6, build eccentric strength. We just talked about it during the breathing. That's the phase of the exercise where your muscles lengthen and stretch, where you load them up and where you are most strong. So by building strength there, you eventually get better at the lifting or concentric portion of the exercise. And this isn't just for beginners. Advanced trainees can use this too to make lightweight feel heavy and make lighter loads go a longer way. So in this case, what we're going to try to do is focus on an elongated eccentric phase, 3 to 5 seconds on the way down, inhaling through the nose. So get to the top, make sure to fully exhale to start, and then slowly and then beginners, what you'll do is come to the knees, cheat back up, and then repeat that for about 5 to 10 repetitions. Now, advanced trainees, if you can do 10 to 20 fast push-ups, try doing 5 to 10 with a 5-second lowering and a brief pause at the bottom, and it'll feel like you added 100 pounds to your body. So here we go. It feels really good for the chesticles. Number 7, use the dead stop technique to build your push-up from the bottom up and build raw strength that'll make regular push-ups starting at the top much easier. So we get down, get in your perfect position, feet blocked together, hands underneath the shoulders, your forearms should be vertical to the floor. And what we do here is initially inhale through the nose and pick up the hands as if doing a row to activate the mid upper back muscles cracking up between those shoulder blades, and then exhale through the mouth as you push down to the floor and come straight up. Inhale through the nose down. And repeat that for time. That makes the push-up twice as challenging, but it really cleans up your mechanics. And again, because we eliminate what's called the stretch reflex, starting from the top, where your muscles stretch and you get energy and actually help slingshot you back up. By starting at the dead stop position, we lose that. So it's all muscle strength and work, and it actually helps fortify your joints. I love this option. I think you will too. Number 8, use bands to resist or assist. Bands are great because of the dynamic variable resistance. The tension increases as it stretches. So what we do here is you wrap the band around your trunk and we position like this. There's no tension at the bottom. It's normal body weight tension, but as I press up, the tension increases and maxes out at peak chest contraction at the top of the exercise. And also, if you want to string together fast reps, the band kind of pulls you back down to create a nice speed training effect. Now, you can also use bands to assist. Anchor it to a vertical anchor point, wrap it around your hips, and get into a push-up position. And as you lower, it unloads your weight and helps kind of sling you back up so you can build confidence and get ready to doing the push-ups unassisted and eventually resisted with added band tension. Number 9, add pulses at the bottom of the exercise. The bottom of the push-up, where your muscles are fully stretched, is where it's most challenging. So if you want to take that push-up, and if you're either doing 20 plus reps, that gets boring. You want to intensify in 10 reps or less, and the pulse technique can help with that. So what we do here is, you can start first with what's called a 1.5 reps. So inhale through the nose all the way down, exhale up halfway, inhale back down, exhale all the way up. That's where you start. Progress from there by doing multiple pulses at the bottom before coming up, 3 to 5. So that's 1. So I put so much extra time and attention during the most challenging portion of the exercise. So 10 reps of that will feel like 30 plus at regular repetitions, and you get more of a muscle building stimulus. Number 10, change your grip to change the stimulus or which muscles are working harder. So if you want to target more triceps and front shoulders, go closer grip with fingers more pointing straight ahead. The wider grip is a little more pec work, and the fingers will turn a bit, much like your feet and toes do with a wide stance squat. This is also a decreased range of motion, meaning it's easier. This will be an increased range of motion. So what I like to do, one option is hit a couple reps close, then go a couple reps normal, and then a couple reps wide. And you can actually keep repeating that pattern for time, let's say 1 to 2 minutes, or for an awesome anytime, anywhere chest workout, do max reps close, max reps normal grip, max reps wide grip, and you'll be percolating those pecs in no time. Bonus! As promised, the best bodyweight chest workout ever. It's only 3 minutes, and what we do here is we do what's called a mechanical drop set. So think about going from heavy to medium to light. That's the way your body perceives the tension. So we start with a feet elevated push-up, we move to a floor push-up, and we move to a hands elevated push-up, going from hardest to easiest, extending the time under tension and getting deep muscle fatigue in a very safe way. But changing the body angle isn't just about making the movement easier or harder. In fact, it changes how hard each part of your pec works. So a feet elevated push-up is going to hit more of your upper or clavicular portion of the pecs. Your floor push-up gets more mid-pec or even distribution. And the hands elevated push-up, even though it's easier, advanced trainees should still do it because it hits your lower pecs more. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to start with as many feet elevated push-ups as I can. When I slow or my form starts to get compromised, I come to the floor, rest no more than 10 to 20 seconds, and repeat. Cash out there, finish hands elevated. And by the time you get here too, maybe you can do 30 plus of these, 10 might be really challenging. And the pump is precious. Now, a way to progress this, because I like to do a minute each, start by going 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for each movement. And then next session, add 5 seconds of work, take away 5 seconds of rest, 35-25, then 40-20, 45-15. Until eventually you're doing a minute each, back to back to back. It's an undefeated way to build your pecs anytime, anywhere, and it's easy on the joints. I think you'll really enjoy it. Be sure to give this one a shot and let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions or you have a video request, please be sure to share that in the comments, and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. We're all about burning fat, building muscle, and getting mobile here. I emphasize physical culture and education, so I very much appreciate your support, and I want to get more good people like you watching these videos. Woo! Cherry pie! If you enjoyed this video, then you definitely want to watch this video next.